Hello friends, I'm your host Rakesh Kumar. In the previous video we had discussed about the rounding top and rounding bottoms with their examples. In this section I am going to discuss about another chart pattern, and this is called the rectangle pattern. It is also known as the horizontal channel or the period of congestion. And just to remind you that if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then you can subscribe to it now to get notifications of the latest video uploads. And if you find this video useful for you, then please consider pressing the like button below the video. But before we begin, let us have a look at the risk disclaimer.
It states that the futures, stocks and the options trading involve substantial amount of risk. Your capital is at risk, the losses can exceed the investment. The information is provided as is, and the user of the information assumes the entire risk of any use it may make or permit to be made. So let's get started.
Friends, to begin with, first we will see that what are the essential ingredients so that we can come to know whether this formation which we are seeing on the chart is a rectangle formation or not. Okay friends, to identify this pattern, we will have to see these things. First thing is the trend. Trend can be an uptrend or trend can be a downtrend, because the rectangle pattern is a continuation pattern. So generally we are looking for the congestion period before the trend continues. Therefore, in order to draw a trend, first we will talk about an uptrend and we will discuss how it works in a downtrend also. Okay, so here we see that there was an uptrend. It was making higher highs and higher lows. So it is simple. Now we have made uptrend and downtrend so many times that now we know how an uptrend and a downtrend is formed. Fair enough, these are highs and these are lows. So now the next thing that we need to identify this pattern is there should be 4 points. Now these 4 points, to be specific, I just want to be specific about these 4 points, that these 4 points we need to get at least, there can be more than 4 points, but minimum 4 points should be there. Out of these 4 points, 2 should be the resistance and 2 should be the supports. Now we have marked 2 points, and then we have marked 3 point, and then we have marked 4 point. Now I have marked points before I marked the price, before I put the price, because I wanted to show you that these points should be approximately at the same price levels. They need not to be exactly same level, but they should be approximately the same level. So the price will start doing like this. Something like this. Okay, now there are 1 2 3 4 5, and this can also be there. The price can keep continue moving like this, and after some time you will see that the price has made a pattern which is of this shape. You can see I have simply dragged a rectangle from the patterns and then I have played. Now the price starts moving in this channel or in this horizontal channel, you can also call it a horizontal channel, and between this rectangle for a long period of time. Okay, now this is a rectangle, but this rectangle pattern is not confirmed. What all the things are there to confirm it? First is duration. Now I cannot stress it more, but still we need to know that the rectangle on the daily charts are more important, or the weekly charts are more important, and duration of 3 months minimum is required for a rectangle pattern to form. If the rectangle pattern is less than 3 months old, then it is just you can say flag formation or a pennant formation. Now flag formation we will call it, because pennant has an apex into it, but flag need not to have an apex. Now here we need to have duration. So when I am talking about duration, that means the time from here till here should be minimum 3 months. Now since in this example it is more than 3 months, so we can look for the next possibility. The next possibility is that after duration we should have a breakout direction. Now the breakout direction of the rectangle pattern we cannot determine, but we know that we are expecting a break on the upside. Actually we are expecting a break to the upside like this, okay, but we cannot be sure about it before this break happens. So the pattern can break to the downside also, the pattern can break to the upside also. If it breaks on the downside, then it is a failed pattern, but if it breaks on the upside, then it is a right or the correct breakout. Okay, now after breakout direction, what we need breakout confirmation. These all things you have to keep in mind before you are going to trade a rectangle. So keep in mind that breakout confirmation should be there. Now breakout confirmation is also some of 3 types. The one is that the breakout occurs and the candle closes outside this rectangle, the daily candle closes outside this rectangle on the higher side, then it is also confirmed breakout. Second is after while it is breaking out, if there is a huge volume, well, that is true in case of the securities or in the case of stocks, but in forex, you know, the volume, determination of volume is it depends from the broker to broker. So here we will not consider volume, but we will see the daily closing on the United States closing basis, New York closing basis. If the price closes higher than this, okay, then it is a confirmed breakout, and after breakout we need a retest. You know that we are conservative traders, so we will be looking for a retest of the breakout. In the technical analysis, we have learned from the beginning that whenever a resistance, now here in this case, this level here was the level of resistance from where the price was bouncing back again and again. So this resistance we are expecting to turn into support, and the price will come back to retest this resistance as a support, and then the price will eventually go higher. That is what we are expecting. Now in this expectation, if it really happens, which happens most of the time, then this is the zone where we are supposed to open a buy position. Okay, this is the place where we are supposed to open a buy position. But after a retest, what is this? Target. Now that is the last thing. After target, we have only precautions to discuss. Now what should be the target? Friends, in this case, this is a measured pattern, so we have the targets of this pattern equal to the height of this target, this pattern. Now we measure that equal rectangle of the same height, and then we place that rectangle above the breakout level. So this will be our target. In this case, this target will coincide with 150.88. So fair enough, it is very easy. First we need a trend, then we need a minimum 4 points. There may be more points, but 4 is a must. And then after, it should break out in the direction of the trend, and at a retest of the breakout level, we will open a buy position or a long position with a small stop loss below this level and take profit equal to the height of the pattern. It is very simple pattern to trade, and it mostly occurs in most of the securities and currencies. It is very easily identifiable. So I hope you will keep this in mind. And last but not the least, we have to discuss a few precautions about this pattern. The first precaution, wait for the confirmation before entering. This is true for every pattern. You have to wait for the confirmation. You don't have to jump in the fear of missing out of a pattern. No, you will definitely get a second chance if the pattern retests for the broken resistance or support as a new support or resistance. So you wait, get out at the next support and resistance level. Now that you are already in the trade, you don't wait for the eternity or for the endless time to get out of your trade. You just get out at the next resistance or support. That means if you have gone long in a pair, then you get out at the next resistance level, and if you have gone short, then get out at the next support level. That should be your aim. The last is don't be greedy. You know that the measured move is there, but now you know that on the way there is some resistance. You just get out at the resistance. Don't be greedy, and there is a possibility that the price will keep moving in your direction even after you get out. So don't think that you will get less money, you will get less returns. Don't think about that. Just get out at the next resistance level if you are long, get out at the next support if you are short. Well, I cannot stress it more. That's all for the precautions and all about the rectangles. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. In the next video, I will be giving some live examples of this pattern from the live market. Thank you very much for watching this video.